Greetings. People do strange things for a taste of change and fame. I repeat, people do strange things for a taste of change, for a little bit of change, and a whole lot of fame, really. People like being famous more than having change in their pocket or money. But I'm going to tell you something. The reason why black people have lost in this war on blacks is because we think too small. We think in a way where we don't never get the full picture, the full blown up picture. Now, I was on YouTube and I seen this brother, I guess he was a Hebrew, and he was presenting a CNN interview, a report of a Caucasian female running for president, and her position was she wanted to give black people billions of dollars because they were promised for reparations, because they were promised back in the day 40 acres and a mule. Yeah, 40 acres and a mule. And this brother was saying, we don't want it because, you know, the money is jacked up anyway. It's a dead dollar. Now, I agree with him on that simple fact that the money is jacked up. But don't say, I didn't finish listening to the whole thing, but what he was saying, because he could have said it like this, you know, we don't want the money, but we want a state, tax-free state. Because look, brother, evidently you don't know how to play poker. If you think the woman is bluffing, you got to call her bluff, man. You got to make her show her hand. That don't mean that we have to necessarily take the cash, you know. If you see that, I don't even think she's going to be a president, you know. All this is just BS, man, but still call her bluff. You know, don't go on YouTube talking about we don't want the money. You know, I agree with you that the money, you can't eat money. You can't eat all this stuff they talking about. But maybe we should be tax exempt. We shouldn't have to pay any kind of taxes. You know, that's a form of reparation. Yeah, all these years that the black man and black woman, you could call them, say what you want, but y'all know, you could call it any name what you want, but when I say black, y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's not get caught up in the name game, you know. We gotta learn how to use our brain. Let's get caught up in the brain game. Call the woman's bluff. You know. But wait till, you know, don't cut it off just quickly. And you get other little brothers and sisters repeating after what you say. Call the woman's brother. Put her through a challenge. Cause she ain't gonna win on no. She's not gonna win on that platform, on that format, giving black people back this money. But I'm more interested in the big picture. The whole planet belongs to us, man. Not just here in the United States. They're taking over the whole planet. Which I call them Esau. I call them the Caucasian. Yakub's drafted devil. That's what I call them. Full of trickery. Say, yeah, give us back, reparations. Call a bluff. See, this YouTube device is to probe the thinking of the population, to see how the majority think on a subject or think, period. So they'll throw something out there and see, will it gain popularity? And what keeps us, the black man and the black woman, messed up is that we think too small-minded. We think we don't know how to play chess, really. We don't use strategy. We don't know how to play no games of strategy. Or games of chance. See, a game of chance is really a game of strategy. You see how the odds stack against you if you take a certain angle or a certain direction. You measure the odds. And you play the percentage. And that's how the strategists of the government, this is how they think. But in the meantime, they're accumulating territory or resources, on one hand, while they got you debating each other on the other hand. Never let the right hand know what never let the left hand know what your right hand is doing. But in the black man's particular case, he can't afford no secrecies. Only thing he can, come up with now is demands. Once you find out that you're the authority and the sovereign authority of the planet, you demand. It's more of us than it is them. But that's how they divide us. They divide us by the way we think. Some people want to be African American. Some people want to be Moors. Look, we can be all of that. We can be Israelites. We can be Moors. We can be Masons. We can be anything we want to. It's our world, man. It's our land. We ain't got to fight on what we call ourselves. See, while y'all fighting on that, really what y'all want is some dollars. Y'all trying to attract someone with some money to the way you think, your organization thinks, and support your thoughts. In the meantime, that's the only strategy you got. You know, and you waiting on this joint to collapse on its own weight. But if you on the bottom, it's gonna collapse on you. The point is to climb your way up to the top. You know, where you be on top of them, and when it collapse, you build you another joint. You don't use the same foundation that the oppressor used on you, or you gonna collapse too. You gotta have another different kind of strategy, man. But you can't beat around the bush now. You can't tiptoe through the tulips, man. You know, you gotta demand reparations in the form in which is more which is more of an asset to you or advantage to you. In this point in time, it would be getting back the land. You know, because what they plan on doing is killing up all the organic natural seeds that makes fruit and vegetables. You know, they doing it slowly but surely while y'all talk silly. Yeah, man, take advantage of her offer, you know, but don't vote for her. Don't vote for her. That's the key. You know, that's where y'all mess up at, voting. You know, that vote thing ain't nothing but that's another money machine for them. Look how much money it costs to run for president, in the billions. You know, so right now she know that the black and brown man of the planet of the United States is unfavorable towards Trump and his position about her being a woman, and you know, she gonna say she down for the minorities, because what we call minorities here in the USA, because they was down with Clinton, because you know, Democratic. They think, you know, all black people was down with the Democratic people. You know, they Democratic instead of Republican. So they plan on that. You know, that shows you that y'all ain't got no sense, man. All these years, ain't none of that praying, going to church ain't did it. Voting ain't did it. Only thing that can change is the way you think. And Jesus say, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. You're going to have to change up. I'm not down for, well, I'll tell you on the next video. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you who I'm down with, what black organization I'm in tune with, and which ones I'm not. Be sure to watch.